Once upon a time, in a mountain pass still thick with snow, a wannabe hero trudges miserably along. That hero is you. Your quest, if you choose to accept it, and may I remind you that you already consented by clicking on the video, will see you faced with choices that will lead you down the path of magic, might, or shadows. What sort of hero will you be? I suppose we'll see. But right now you're simply exhausted. You've traveled far to a small town in a valley. Oh, I should probably mention the town is, cursed. And you did not wear the right boots for this. Now then, where are we? Yes, are you ready? Of course you are. You pass through a sturdy gate and see two men above the steps of a stone building. The standing one is large, very ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated man with a pipe greets you.
Welcome to our town. I am Sheriff Schultz Meistersson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. What do you call yourself?
Schultz is an affable old coot. There is a hardness behind his eyes, however, that says he's no pushover. You look at Otto. There is more than a hint of ogre about this strange and bulky character. He seems cheerful, though.
Oh, you're lucky you made it down from the mountains before the pass got blocked up again. From what I understand, it's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town. Quite a few monsters have gotten trapped with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here.
A hero! That's exactly what you're trying to be. Fancy that. You tell him how you traveled here because you heard the town could use some help.
You'll need to talk to the Baron about that. Or go ask Wolfgang down at the guild hall, just down the street.
He gnaws on his pipe while studying your boots, I told you, then raises his squinting eyes to yours.
So, maybe you're going to be a hero? There's a whole band of brigands down in the mountains around us. Be fine if they stuck to hiding there, but lately they've been causing more problems. Robbed a merchant just last week. Got a fair amount of treasure.
You inquire about the merchant. And the treasure?
The one who was robbed? Well, he's staying at the inn. You can ask for him there. As for treasure, treasure comes to those who put themselves in danger. Is it bravery, foolishness, or luck for those who succeed?
Which indeed. You peer past Schultz to his office, which seems to double as a jail for the town and a hangout for the sheriff and the goon. You ask, what's it take to be sheriff around here?
It's simple. When someone breaks the law, we catch them and throw them in a cell. Otto's a big help. Very smart for a goon. His prisoners only suffer a few broken bones when he grabs them. Took a bit of doing to teach him to bring prisoners back alive. He hardly ever forgets now.
Oh, well, not the most pleasant visual. Partially because you're curious, and mostly to change the topic, you ask for any advice the older man has to offer. The sheriff's intense stare wanders past you and out beyond the gate.
My friend, this world's filled with uncertainty. Sometimes I think it might be better to choose the dangers you'll face, rather than sitting around waiting for them as I seem to do. But enough of this philosophical rambling. I am content enough to be sheriff of Spielburg. Although these past few years, the monsters come down from the mountains every winter, but they're usually gone by now. The Baron just doesn't have enough men to handle them. Ask Wolfgang about monsters. He's had a lot of experience with them.
He mentioned Baron.
Stefan keeps mostly to himself at his castle north of here. I haven't seen him in town for years.
You look to the north as he said, and although you cannot see the castle, you become distracted by the sights the town of Spielburg has to offer. It is a small place, but hearty, although very quiet. It looks like most of the stores are closed. On one of the buildings to the right, there's a sign with scissors on it, indicating, of course, it is the barber shop. On the door is posted a handwritten sign that says, "Gone Fishing." On the building to the left, there's a more official sign that reads, "Hero's Tale Inn." Through the window, you see the cheery, inviting glow of a hearth fire. The bite of the nearby snow rests in the air, and that fire looks awfully inviting. You give a wave to the sheriff, who returns it with a nod. You carefully inquire about magic around these here parts. Where you're from, magic is not a friendly topic. Thankfully, the sheriff doesn't seem to mind the question.
Just next to the inn is a small magic shop. The owner, Zara, will let you in if you have some abilities in that area. She's, a strange one.
You really want to ask just one more question, but the sheriff says,
Look, I'm not going to tell you everything. Go look around. Start finding things out for yourself.
The day is young and you have plenty of time to explore. You don't have much to your name, just 4 gold and 10 silver coins, a few rations, thin leather armor, and some tools for your craft, whether that be your mind, sword, or lockpicks. To begin, you can enter the inn, find the guild hall, look for the magic shop, or you could try to take Otto's yo-yo, just saying.